the internet. This episode is going to be a little different to my usual format because today is the 28th of August 2025, and that means tomorrow is my actual real birthday. But what that means for the vlog is that today is the birthday of the vlog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I've been doing this for 365, 700, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, for 3,652 days. I didn't bring any candles, I didn't bring any cake, but I did bring one homebrew. So I began this channel 10 years ago, and at the end of my 9th year on YouTube, I had 3,751 videos, 8.5 million channel views, and 25,130 subscribers. Add 365 days to that, and I now have 4,480 videos, 8.8 million channel views, and 25,397 subscribers. Cheers to 10 years. Now, if you're being observant, you'll notice that those numbers, aside from the video number, the rest of those numbers aren't much different from last year's numbers, meaning the growth on my channel has been non-existent in terms of viewers and subscribers. Yes, the amount of videos I've produced, including live streams, has gone up, but everything else has relatively stayed kind of stagnant. 10 years have gone by, and I've been persisting with this YouTube thing. I'm here to tell you now that I'm not going to be stopping. Definitely not stopping because numbers are low. No. That's not going to be a factor for me. I'm going to continue on broadcasting myself on YouTube. I'm going to continue being me on YouTube. Now, somewhere along the track, maybe that might hit with some views, and maybe I'll gain some subscribers, and maybe the channel will grow. Well, the thing that I know that will happen is that I'll enjoy myself, which is the reason I began the channel in the first place. So yes, you might have seen over the years me complaining a lot about lower numbers and this and that. This is in the days when I was kind of more concerned with it. Whereas now, as a mature age person, 10 years in, I'm not looking at it like that. I do not rely on YouTube as my sole source of income. I haven't done for a number of years. I have a regular gig, and I do YouTube on the sly, or on the side, not on the sly, on the side. The point of it is, when I began the channel, I had these fanciful ideas about, I'm gonna make this vlog that's gonna go for a minute longer every episode, the live streams, all that garbage, right? All these fanciful ideas. None of those concepts ended up being what made my channel grow. The snorkel mask, right? Going out into the sea and snorkeling was what popped my channel off. And so, you have to be flexible. I flexed with that for a little while. We're gonna get a little deep here. We're gonna get a little reminiscence. This is 10 years after all. I've got a homebrew, so let's just kick back and let me spill my guts about YouTube and about my experience for a little while anyway. By the way, these videos that I do every year, my original plan was to always do them at the same spot. And I think COVID was the first time I couldn't do it in the same spot, and then I went to New Zealand, and now it's just wherever's cool. I don't know, we'll continue to do these videos every year. I don't know, like I feel like we should. But anyway, so I got a lot of views and a lot of subs quite fast on YouTube due to the snorkel mask scenario, and I'm thankful for this. I didn't expect it. I embraced it and I used it and I ran with it. I ended up going to Fiji and Vanuatu multiple times and shooting content, paid vacations, paid everything. And for a little while there, my channel was sustaining myself financially, which was kind of rad, right? That's a lot of YouTubers' goals, to be able to just do it and earn money off of it. I didn't expect that, but that's what happened. And so what I found going after that, I found that if I wanted to continue that trajectory of earning and making this a thing, I would have to have stayed in that lane. I would have to have continued to make snorkel mask reviews, whereas I knew that that's not what I actually wanted to do, but it was what the algorithm was pointing at me saying, if you keep doing this, your channel will keep exceeding and keep growing. But it wasn't making me happy. It wasn't what I wanted. I never asked for that first one to go viral. That was just something to do with timing, something to do with the algorithm, something to do with those deaths in Hawaii at the same time that my video went live, the problem with full face snorkel masks, by the way, people are dying using them. All these things added up. By the way, rest in peace those yahoos that did die. All these things added up to my channel growing exponentially and without any real reason aside from that. And so the thing that always frustrated me was that I wanted my other videos to get views. I personally thought my daily vlog concept, 4 minutes every day, filmed 4 minutes after the day before. So whatever I'm doing at that particular point in the day, that's a 4-minute slice of, I thought that was a great idea. YouTube didn't. YouTube were like, that's rubbish, we don't want that. So then I've got other ideas that I've steadily gone with and tried to like pursue, and some of them are pretty dumb, some of them are pretty interesting, but what I've noticed moreover than anything is none of them are triggering that algorithm. None of them are helping growth of the channel, but all of them are keeping me well and truly entertained. Otherwise, this video right here today will be me saying 10 years and done. I'll see you later. I'm out. I did 10 years of YouTube. I'm done. I'm turning 50 tomorrow, right? I turned 50. I began my channel when I turned 40. I was going to end my channel when I turned 50, which is happening tomorrow. And I tell you, I'm not leaving. I'm going to be the oldest prick on YouTube. I'm going to keep going with this. There's people that are older than me, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I do want to address one thing. I don't want to waffle on too much here, but I do want to address this thought that I've had, right? This is what I'm thinking. If you were chasing the views and if you were to chase the numbers, this is one thing that I think I could do that might assist. What I've discovered is quite entertaining on YouTube is long form content with other people. Long form content featuring another person. So it could be an interview, it could be sitting here with someone on a live stream talking about their life, because let's be clear, you guys all know about me, and I've got my core group of givers, I've got my core followers, you all know me, but you don't know stranger or person X. If I can get that somehow intertwined into the content, I feel like that will naturally bring in more eyes, and viva la vie, visa viva, viva vu, it'll get more views and numbers and number go up. But I was thinking about more focusing on like doing call-ins on my live streams. So maybe there should be like a blanket rule where it's like every time you see this channel live, there's the option for you to call in if you wanted to. Now, in my mind, that would be YouTube specific, like YouTube creators, not just someone that wants to call in and say, yeah, I like watching your snorkel videos. Not that. I'm talking about someone that's got a channel that might want to call up and say, hey man, let's talk about, I don't know, let's talk about these fake, phony body cam video channels. Let's talk about that. You know, it's something cool to discuss, like a podcast, like any of the good podcasts. So let's now reach that next level in this channel and start embracing people more. That's my plan anyway. Whether I stick to it or not is another story, but that's what I'm thinking. That's where my mind's going right now about what I can do in the coming for the channel. I'm rebranding as well. It's still going to be called GivesAMinute. For a little while I was thinking of changing it, and I was thinking about changing it to GivesAMinute, and that's in honor of Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast, when they did catch my channel and talk about some stuff that I did on there, and he said, we see you gives it a minute. So I thought maybe I should change it to gives it a minute, and then I thought no, they got their thing, I got my thing. I'll continue as I'm doing, and I'll continue along my way, GivesAMinute, but I do have, you know, the superhero logo. I've just changed some colorings. Some of it you've already seen on the live streams and whatnot. It's just a little bit, it's just changing from whatever. The long gone are the days of the hand opening, although you will still see that from the Vault Friday, right? That keeps me entertained. These old school videos, that's going to be going on for decades longer. I've been putting up a video every Friday at midnight, and it's from the archives, and I'm only at 1997. By the time I get up to the current day, I'll be long dead, right? I'll be long gone. What a lovely thought to end on. I'll be long dead. So at this juncture, I'll just say thank you to everybody. Everybody that's been here for the 10 years. I mean, even just posting a video online, do you think you're gonna get someone that's interested in that? No, you don't. You just do it. You just post it, because posting it on YouTube is like putting a video in a VCR and pressing play, but instead of just having your mates at home in 1994 watching in a chair drinking Coca-Cola and eating chips, instead of that you've got the play button is YouTube, and the mates that are sitting is the whole planet. They can all tune in and watch from their own comforts of their own lounge room. That's what I've loved about YouTube, and that's why I've always said you should do you. Like, it's called YouTube because you broadcast you. Like, you shouldn't have to chase algorithms. You shouldn't have to put on a phony, stupid thumbnail if it's not you. You shouldn't have to do the video that they want you to do just to get the views. You should just broadcast you. It's literally called YouTube for that reason. So I never wanted to be anybody else on YouTube. I just wanted to be me. I wanted to do what I do. And if that catches views along the way, so be it. If not, whatevers. And as a mature man now, I can safely say I've wrestled with that notion for the last 10 years, and now I'm finally succeeding to it. Is that the right word? Succeeding to it? No, that's not the right word. Giving into it, whatever that word. What's a better word for giving in? Let's just call it subseding. Let's leave it at that. Let's subsede together. If you like, share, and subscribe, you'll subsede all the way through. Anyway, cheers Australia.